On this day in Cleveland sports history,
January 27th, 2006. Today is the day the Indians traded away Arthur Rhodes. Now, Arthur Rhodes was a left-handed pitcher, pitched for him for 1 year. Left-handed. It kind of looks like right-handed. Make sure you're actually raising your left hand up. He pitched out of the bullpen for 1 year. He was actually famous in Cleveland sports history. We'll probably make it in another episode later in the year. He was famous for wearing earrings, and Omar Vizquel, who was batting, had the umpire make Arthur Rhodes take the earrings out in a playoff game. We'll tell that story later because the lights were reflecting off it. It made it hard for Omar to see how to hit.
poor Omar.
But all was forgiven. Arthur came and pitched for the Indians for 1 year, but apparently not all was forgiven by the Indians because bereavement or
Go-go! Go-go!
let me see. So Arthur Rhodes, toward the end of the year, was on the bereavement list. I guess he had a death in the family or something. And then he was also on the disabled list. And in the midst of all this, I guess to console himself on his bereavement and to console himself on being disabled, he won a Texas Hold'em tournament somewhere. So he was very bereaved, but not so bereaved that, a pair of aces in the hole wouldn't earn him some money, apparently. So the Indians were looking for a relief pitcher who was more, into pitching and less into Texas Hold'em. Go figure. So they traded him.
Go fish. Well, I like it.
That's what he should have done. Or he should have stayed home. So they traded him to Philadelphia for outfielder Jason Michaels. About the same time, they signed David DeLucci as a free agent, and they traded away one of the greatest names of all time, another outfielder, Coco Crisp. Coco Crisp. Are you cuckoo for Coco Crisp?
I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, okay. Well, close enough. We'll hear more from Coco Crisp later. But we're not here to talk about Coco today. We were here to talk about Arthur Rhodes, and that's what we did. So it's time to fold.
You gotta know when to hold them.
Know when to fold them.
Know when to walk away.
Know when to run. And that's the way it was on this day in Cleveland sports history, January 27th, 2006.
2006.
All in.